We have always thought that rereading a piece of information will make that information stick onto your mind for a longer period of time. But it's scientifically proven that that does not happen. Rather, rereading it over and over again removes that information out of your brain more quickly. So, what's the solution? So solution is active recall. So herein what you do is that you read a passage or an answer once, then close the book and put efforts on your brain to retrieve that information out of the brain. So you see that reading is very passive action. You're lying in your sofa, hand in your book, going through the lines. There's all passive action. You're just lying and chilling, right? Just apart from looking that it's just seeming that you're studying. But when you use active recall, that is, you read it once, close the book, and then put efforts to retrieve that information. You are into some active action because you're putting some efforts on your brain. It's more likely that that information will stick onto your mind for a longer period of time. So how do you use this active recall? You don't only use it during your monthly school exams, but you use it for every passage, every answer, every what do you call essay or a line that you read. So, for example, that I have to, recall or remember Jallianwalla Bagh massacre answer. So, what I'll do is that read it once, close the book, and then I'll try to recall all those points. I'll ask myself what I just read, what were the key points. I'll try to quiz myself. This way, I'm putting a lot of efforts on my brain, making the task more effortful, thus making the mind to work more, and thus making increasing the possibilities of the information sticking onto my mind for a longer period of time. But there is a caveat or a warning that active recall is not an excuse of not reading the lessons like many a times, but rather it's an ability which you can develop or just use to make those regular revisions more effective.